Worthless mutts, worthless mutts here. Gore the dog butcher. A dog's purpose. I think some of us are familiar with this movie. I have never seen it because this movie looks like crap, and any movie regarding dogs is are crap. But a dog's purpose. This movie is about a dog that looks to discover his purpose in life over a course of several lifetimes and owners. The storyline is directed this adaptation of the best-selling novel of the same name, which follows a dog voiced by Josh Gad as he's reincarnated as different breeds belonging to various owners over the course of multiple lifetimes. The canine's existence intersects with that of a young boy who rescued him in 1962. So, this dog, dies and then reincarnates in other dogs, and its mission is to discover his purpose. So, this dog has died probably many, many times, and over the time of living and dying, it didn't know its purpose. It was still wondering what its purpose was or is. A dog's purpose. So if a dog in a fictional movie can't find its purpose, and a dog in real life is unable to have a purpose, shouldn't this easily conclude that dogs are worthless? Dogs are worthless mutts. And in reality, dogs don't have a purpose whatsoever. Dogs don't have a purpose to anyone or anything on this planet. None whatsoever. People think they need dogs, but in reality they do not need any dog. A dog's purpose. What is a dog's purpose? They don't have one. All they do is shit, eat, attack people, annoy people, bark, and then they die. I can't see how this thing has a purpose. It can't survive on its own. It feeds off of it. It can't hunt. And the only way of it, living is by humans giving it food. Dogs don't have a purpose. Dogs do not have a purpose whatsoever. You put these things out in the wild, in a deserted forest, woods, miles within miles away from civilization. These dogs will stay in one spot, cry, ball up, and then die. They can't hunt, they can't survive, they're unproductive. Even in the wild, where there are countless things to eat, a dog is unable to hunt and feed itself. This is why they have owners that will feed them. Owners that will go out and buy food to feed these worthless mutts. Why don't you try that? You put your dog out in the wild and see what it does. It can't hunt and it can't survive. Not even stray dogs in various countries can survive out in the wild. And where are they? Where are these stray dogs usually? They are within civilization, in societies, in cities, in towns. Bothering and annoying people because they can't hunt in the wild, in the forest, in the woods, They can't hunt for fish. They can't hunt antelope. They can't hunt deer unless they have their puppet master pulling their strings and training them. Look at all these hunting dogs. Do you think these hunting dogs could be productive on their own without a human pulling their strings? I guarantee you not. You put a hunting dog, a hound dog in the wild with a bunch of antelope and deer and all that, etc. This thing would still struggle. Because dogs, again, they have no purpose. Their minds are demented, dense. Their minds are full of rips and ticks. Their brains are probably bleeding inside and they don't even know it. A dog's purpose. They don't have one. It is people putting these labels on dogs and assuming and creating things that are not there. They put the label as these dogs are working dogs. They stick stickers, literally, they stick stickers on these dogs and call them working dogs. They call them service dogs, therapy dogs. But what do they do though? What exactly do these dogs do? They sit there and they do absolutely nothing. They sit there and they do nothing. A dog's purpose. They don't have one. And even in this fictional movie, this dog had to die and reincarnate so many times to find its purpose. Based on what I'm reading here. And it failed to do so. This dog failed to find its purpose in a fictional movie, in a fictional book. And if they can't have a purpose in real life, and they can't have a purpose in a fictional book and a movie, we can easily conclude that dogs have no purpose and dogs are worthless. What good do dogs come with? I can't think of any. People will make things up and call them therapy dogs or companions or fur babies, and it's all bullshit. You're telling me for the thousands of years that man has survived, all of a sudden we need a fur baby? We need a dog? A dog? We've degraded ourselves for a dog that has no purpose whatsoever, and we're the ones creating labels and actions and words for this thing. Dogs have no purpose. It's people putting and creating these labels and descriptions for dogs because it doesn't exist. So they have to create something in order to, play along with their problem. Dog's purpose? You get a dog, have it in your home, and then you have to pick up its shit. Is that a dog's purpose, just to shit so you can pick up your dog shit to be a shit picker? A dog's purpose? Is it to bark all night and annoy people? And if your neighbor says your dog is annoying them, the dog owner is going to respond rudely and not give it to him. Is that a dog's purpose? Is your dog's purpose to attack and bite children? And then to say it never did that before? Is that a dog's purpose? Is it a dog's purpose to train the dog and to, train the stupid out of a dog so it can behave smart or to behave decent? Again, a dog's purpose. If we have to train a dog, then its original state is not right. If you have to train something, then its original natural state is not right. Well, for most dog lovers, they probably, would allow their dog to behave anyway because that's dog nuttery. But for other dog lovers, they have to train their dog to behave a certain way because the dog's natural state of being is unacceptable. They don't even dog owners, dog lovers don't like the natural state of dogs. This is why they train them. So maybe that's the purpose of dogs, which is again, what is it? I don't even know. A dog's purpose. Again, dogs have no purpose whatsoever. Cows have a purpose. Ants have a purpose. Lions have a purpose. Bees have a purpose. The eagles have a purpose. Water has a purpose. Sharks have a purpose. Rain has a purpose. Summer has a purpose. Winter has a purpose. Snow has a purpose. Every natural state in this world has a purpose. People have a purpose. But dogs, well, they don't have a purpose. And we have to have people like this creating books, movies, in order to brainwash people into thinking dogs have a purpose when in reality they don't. If a movie like this didn't come out, if people in the media did not shove this dog propaganda in our faces, would we have known about this? Would we have suggested this? Would we care? Let's say there was no media around. Would the world be full of dog nutters, full of dog lovers? Would we be calling dogs as man's best friend if the media did not exist? Would we? Personally, I don't think so. And again, this is the media. The dog industry hides, supports, and promotes various things regarding dogs, and their purpose is to brainwash people into thinking dogs have a purpose and to thinking they need dogs or to love dogs. But that didn't work on me too well. Even as a child, I did watch shows with dogs in it. I still hated dogs. But it's unfortunate that some people are so easily brainwashed by the media when it comes to dogs. If you have an ignorant person watching this movie, they're going to side with the dog. Again, the media is a powerful tool. The media is a powerful tool, and it is used to dictate whatever they want or don't want. The media wants people to, live in this dog nuttery illusion of thinking dogs actually have a purpose, when in reality, dogs serve no purpose whatsoever. Again, dogs are not real animals. Dogs are, I don't know where exactly they came from, but my theory is they just came from labs. They probably came from other DNA, from other animals, from other chemicals. Who knows? Who knows where these things came from? Because you can't go into the wild, into a forest, to the desert, and find a dog just chilling under a tree. You can't. You cannot find a dog in the woods, in building a den, building a home, hunting, doing what real animals do. You can't do that. The place we find dogs are in shelters, pet stores, or sometimes they're stray in the street. But real animals are found in the wild. How can that be? Real animals have been surviving on this earth for upon thousands of years. But a dog is man's best friend. A dog is considered to be so smart. If they're so smart, why can't they survive out in the wild? A dog's purpose? They have no purpose. Unless you want to consider their purpose all is to shit, eat, and attack people, then sure they have I guess that could be a purpose. But productive purpose, a common sense purpose, a natural purpose, they don't serve one. They don't have one. And I don't think dogs even care about a purpose. This is people. People are creating this thing. People are creating these type of movies and books. And when ignorant people watch this, they accept it as fact. They don't even think about it. They don't even do their own research. They watch a movie and they accept it as fact. Oh, a dog's purpose. Oh, that means the dog has purpose. They watch a movie, it's sad, they laugh, they go home crying, and now they're officially dog nutters. Man, again, the media is a tool. The media can be used for good. It can be used for good. But it's used to brainwash and to control and dictate how people think. This has been going on for a very long time. It's no different from any other movie or TV show, but since we're talking about dog culture, they use certain medias, certain TV shows, movies, in order to manipulate people into liking dogs. That never worked on me. But again, I'm going to be honest though. Even cartoon dogs are pretty okay. Even cartoon dogs are okay. Like you watch a cartoon of which has a dog in it. The dog's not attacking people. The dog's not barking. The dog's just sitting there doing nothing. That's I could respect that. If all a dog did was just sit there, not do anything, not attack people, then we're cool. We're cool. I can respect that. But reality is, dogs are nothing like the cartoon, like the movies. Dogs have commit 4.2 million bites a year. And people want to think dogs have a purpose. They don't really have a purpose. There's no purpose within a dog. There's nothing there. No, there's nothing there within dogs. There is nothing. They do nothing. They mean nothing. Nothing. This is Gore the Dog Butcher. If you say you hate worthless mutts, I'll take that as a compliment.